everyone, and welcome to my building table. So usually I would say Lego table, but today we're actually not doing a Lego. So I thought, because I enjoy putting Legos together so much, that I would try some of the other building toy companies out there. So we're doing our very first one today, okay? So this one is from a company called COBI, okay? COBI is compatible with Lego. So you can use these bricks with Lego and build something together with Lego bricks with them, okay? This is actually the Top Gun Maverick or the P-51D Mustang. Now, why am I building this? Well, this is actually my husband's favorite military plane. So my husband actually wanted to be in the Air Force and drive planes. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that he is a mechanic and has been working on cars since he was a little kid, and has been working on semi-trucks and trailers, and is now the manager of a shop, but he's graduated from a tech school and all of that. So he actually wanted to go into the Air Force after high school and fly planes. Unfortunately, he has a medical condition in one of his eyes where he has kind of a lazy eye. He can see 20/20 vision out of that eye, but because of it, they wouldn't allow him to fly planes. So basically they offered him to be like a plane mechanic, which is not something he wanted to do. So he didn't go into the Air Force. But anyways, the P-51 is his all-time favorite plane, and he likes the Top Gun movie because he gets to see these planes in it, okay? So this is from a company called COBI. COBI is compatible with Lego, so you can build Legos and COBI blocks together and make something out of them. Okay, so this P-51D Mustang sells for $26.99 on the COBI website. It is a 1/48 scale, okay, and it is 150 pieces. So I thought I would go ahead, since this is our first time of building a COBI. Let's see, is there any way to open this box particularly? No. So I thought I'd go ahead and wait and open the box until you guys are with me so that you can see how they come. Didn't mean to shake the camera there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open the box here. Oh, we got the instruction manual, of course. They do look quite a bit like Legos, I would say, okay? So let's see, I don't really see like numbered bags here. It just looks like individual bags, okay? I don't see any numbers on them or anything like Lego does, so it's just individual bags. Okay, anything else in here? Nope, no stickers or anything from what I can see. Okay, so when we look at the owner's manual, so it does give you steps, but not bags. So I don't know if you just have to dump these all out. That's what it's looking like. You just dump all the bags out, find the parts that you need, and put it together. Whew, that could be difficult. All right, so there's only about, 25 steps to this. And since it's not really separated out into individual bags, unless I'm just not reading that right, then I will come back probably 1 or 2 times and show you guys what we've built so far. And we're also going to take a closer look at these blocks too before we move on. So I'm going to go ahead and open one of these bags and we'll take a closer look at the blocks just to see what they look like. And so I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so this here is the blocks themselves. They do look a lot like the Lego blocks. I don't see really too much of a difference. These are the size of a Lego block and everything. They're not super flexy, but they give a little bit, which is, you know, what you want. You want a little bit of flexibility to be able to get them into place. And, you know, they seem a lot like a Lego to me. I don't feel a whole lot of difference there. So, I don't know about the coloring though. So this is, I think, considered maybe their, it's a gray, but I don't know if this is considered their light gray. It's almost a bluish gray though. So the coloring may be a little bit different. And I will say that some of the pieces, like this one here, they look a little plasticky. Does that make sense? A little funky, but still, like I said, they seem sturdy. Okay, so let's see how they click together. So For our first step, we're taking this piece and we're putting this on here. Okay. Seems to click pretty good. Okay. See how easily they pull apart. Now, the one thing I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing like the tool. No, I don't see a tool to get them apart. Maybe it could be though, because this is a smaller set too, but it seems pretty easy. Clipped on there pretty good. Take it back off. You can kind of get your finger down under there and it comes off pretty good. Okay. All right, so I am gonna go ahead and get started with this, and I will come back probably after about maybe close to step 10 and show you guys what we've built so far, okay? So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay guys, so for the first 10 steps, first we created this part here, okay? There are a few different pieces. I don't know if you can see very many of them. I can probably show you for this. So there's these little tiny black pieces that kind of can go in the back of stuff like this. And you can use this little tool here to do that. So you put it on the end of here, like so. It doesn't stay, you gotta kind of hold it on there. And then you would just push it into where you need it on the back of the piece, okay? So those are different. The other thing, let's see, like I don't think I've ever seen a piece like this in Lego, not that I know of. There's pieces like this, okay? And then pieces like this, okay? So yeah, a few different pieces than what I've seen in Lego before, so that's kind of cool. So you could even do more if you mix these two together, I would think. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna continue. Oh, the other part that we made was this part here, okay? So we're gonna continue on the next 10 steps and see where that brings us. So I'll be back once those are done. Okay guys, so we are 20 steps in, and we have done all of this here. So we've got basically the body of the plane done, and then the wings built as well, okay? So far, so good. I mean, everything seems pretty sturdy, connects pretty well. You know, I don't feel it's not super flimsy or anything. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart if you shake it or anything. It's pretty good. All right. So we're gonna do the final, I think it's 5 steps here. Yeah, it looks like about 5 steps. And I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, you guys, so this is completely finished. I will say it went together fairly good and pretty easy. Some of the instructions I had to really kind of study it and think, what am I seeing here? Maybe that's just me though, because, you know, maybe I just don't see it all the way. There are also some very, very, very tiny pieces. Okay, so like look at this little tiny gray piece, and you actually use that. So that's actually used to put together the landing gear here. So very tiny pieces, a lot tinier than Legos, I think, even. Maybe not a lot tinier, but there are tiny pieces. And there are some different pieces from what you will find in a Lego set too. So it's actually pretty cool. I think my husband is gonna love it. It doesn't do like anything, like the back fin doesn't move and this doesn't lift up or anything like that. It's just a simple set. Of course, it's only $26.99, so, you know, makes sense. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I think he's really gonna like it. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, get notifications, and watch some of the other videos so that I can keep bringing you more and more Lego. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. You can check out my eBay and the link in the description below. And then also enjoy your building today, whatever you're doing or whatever hobbies you might be doing or whatever else you might be doing today. Just try to enjoy it. We'll see you guys on the next build. Bye.